Hey everybody, Scott Spreitzer here, DocSports.com, and welcome to the update for January 12th, 2019. We've got a free pick on Saturday in college basketball coming up in just a moment. Listen, if you've yet to become a member over at DocSports.com, just want to give it a try, click on the link below the video. Set yourself up for a free $60 account. You can use those free $60 on any of my daily packages, football, basketball, college or NBA, and NHL. The choice is yours over at DocSports.com. And again, you can use those free $60 on any of those daily packages. To get started, you just click on the link below the video and get yourself set up. It's real easy to do, and I think you'll be glad that you did. Here's what we got going on Saturday. First of all, the football package available as we speak. You can go grab it right now, and you can get this weekend's divisional round playoff sides. I've got a couple of plays from Saturday, one from Sunday, one, and my top play is an 8-star play NFL side for the weekend. Now, this will be just my fourth football side rated 8 stars of the entire season. 2 in college, both won. One side of the NFL rated 8 stars. It won. That was back in early November when the Atlanta Falcons blew out the Washington Redskins as a short underdog. We're going to look to make it 4-0 for the entire season, college football and NFL sides. We don't release many, as you can tell. This will be the fourth, and that's it. We look to be 4-0. Don't miss out. Go grab it over at DocSports.com. You can get the football package right now as we speak. As far as NBA, college basketball, and NHL, I'm involved in all 3 sports. We'll have a big play in college basketball, part of a multi-game package going on Saturday's slate. The football is available now, the basketball, college and pro, and the NHL. They'll all be available Saturday morning over at DocSports.com. And NBA, we won again last night. Washington Wizards got the outright win over the Milwaukee Bucks, just on a tremendous run. Now, 80% run in the NBA, over $2,000 won for those wagering just $100 per unit. NHL still has yet to get underway. We're cutting this about 9 p.m. Eastern time on Friday night to get you some of this betting information in the NFL nice and early. But anyway, just a nice run overall in 2019. About 60% overall, all sports 2019 so far combined. And we look to continue winning on Saturday and Sunday. Again, the football package available right now, basketball and hockey available Saturday morning over at DocSports.com. We do have a free pick coming up in a moment. We lost late last night with the free pick on the Maryland Terrapins. Look to get back in the win column with the play coming up in just a moment for Saturday's slate. Wanted to get to the betting report for today's card for both Saturday and Sunday in the NFL. By the way, underdogs covered all 4 wildcard games last week, as you probably already know. That's the second straight year that underdogs have covered all 4 wildcard games. And in fact, in the playoffs altogether, underdogs are on a 14-1 spread run the last 15 postseason games. Just a couple of interesting tidbits there. Doesn't mean it's going to continue to happen, but 14-1, a very nice run if you're an underdog player in the postseason. As far as the betting report, Colts and Chiefs. Chiefs laying 5.5 or thereabouts, total 57. Public and sharp set agreement, about 60% on the Colts as far as the tickets and the overall money. That line's been as high as 6 and as low as 4.5 this week. The Cowboys at the Rams laying 7, total 49.5. There are a couple of 7.5s out there as I cut this video. 60% of the tickets, 55% of the overall money on the Dallas Cowboys plus the points. Sunday morning, Chargers at Patriots. Patriots laying 4, 47.5. This number has been, for the most part, for this week, over 55% of the tickets, over 65% of the money on the Chargers plus the points. And finally, the Eagles at the Saints, where the Saints are laying 8, 51.5. And again, you got the public and the sharp money at the book that I'm using, both on the Eagles, around 55, 57% on the Philadelphia Eagles plus the points. Of course, you remember way back earlier this season when the Saints clocked the Eagles 48-7. They were just a 7-point favorite in that one. Carson Wentz had that really bad game for Philly, throwing a few picks. Obviously, different team this time around with Nick Foles at quarterback. But there's your betting stats, and we'll update Sundays on Sunday morning's video. As far as some of the props that are concerned, and these are from William Hill, some of the more popular props, Colts and Chiefs, Andrew Luck passing yardage over under 311.5 yards. 80% of the tickets, 52% of the money on the over. Andrew Luck over 311.5 passing yards. As far as that Cowboys-Rams game on Saturday night, Zeke Elliott rushing yardage over under 94.5. Over 95% of both the tickets and the money is on the over in that one. Chargers at Patriots. Tom Brady's passing yardage over under 265.5. 67% of the tickets, 90% of the money on the over. Eagles at Saints. Drew Brees passing yardage over under 284.5. 88% of the tickets, 97% of the money on the over in the Drew Brees prop. Couple of interesting notes as far as bets are concerned. Back on January 10th, William Hill took a $110,000 bet on the Colts at plus 5.5. If that one covers, they would net, obviously, $100,000. On January 6th, William Hill, $50,000 bet on the New England Patriots minus 4.5. The profit of that would be $45,454.55. And on January 18th, 2019, January 8th, 2019, $40,000 bet on the Colts plus 5.5. Wager would potentially net a little over $36,300. So just some of the notes from some of the bets taken at a couple of different books and where the betting report is. And again, we'll update Sunday's games with the next video on Saturday night, Sunday morning. We're going to get to that free pick in just a second. Wanted to repeat the NFL divisional round package available right now as I speak, led by that 8-star side. We look to make it 4-0 on the season. We went 2-0-1 last week in the NFL. We won with Clemson. So those who jumped on board last week with that postseason package went 3-0-1. And we're now 74-44, 63% with our current college football NFL combined run the last 15-plus weeks, up over $12,600 for those wagering $100 per unit. NFL run going back to late last year, 58-33, 63%. Playoff run, multi-season, 17-8, and again, 2-0-1 last week. There's the credentials, the football package available right now, basketball and NHL, Saturday morning, DocSports.com. All right, let's get to the free play for today. We're going to back Duke. They're laying 7 as we speak. Couple of 7.5s out there over Florida State. And not only does Florida State not have a true go-to leader on the offensive end from a scoring standpoint, they just also turn the ball over too much for me also when you combine with the fact that they don't have that offensive leader on the floor. When they take on top-level opposition, it's a team that will turn the ball over at times, and 3 of their top 4 dishers have more turnovers than assists so far this season. When it comes to Duke, it's basically, we had them as a top play, by the way, 6-unit play last week on Saturday, premium play, and we cashed when they beat Clemson and covered. But with them, it's a case of you bet on Duke this year, or you stay away from their games as far as I'm concerned. If you like the other side, just pass. At least that's what I'm doing. If you like Duke, you jump on board. This team has too much talent. If they're focused for 35 out of 40 minutes in any game, they're probably going to cover that spread. It's just a matter if they stay focused for a decent amount of time. The talent level is just so strong. It is all about focus. And in this matchup, listen, Florida State will not be intimidated by Duke's athleticism. We know that. The Seminoles are an athletic basketball team. They'll do what they can to come right at them. But it's the shooting of the Seminoles, which isn't too hot, and again, the turnovers that I think are eventually going to do Florida State in. We like Duke minus the points, our free play for Saturday. All right, go grab the package, the football package right now if you're looking for a little football help. NBA, college basketball, NHL, Saturday morning. We'll be back here late Saturday night. I'm going to say at least by 9 p.m. Pacific time on Saturday night with Sunday's report. If you like the videos, click on that thumbs up button. If you have yet to get a subscription, be sure to sign up. We appreciate those who have done so thus far. Scott Spreitzer, DocSports.com, put Saturday in the win column. We're right back here late Saturday night, early Sunday morning.